Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Natalie Miles Show. This is an energy forecast for the week ahead, August 25th to August 31st, the last week of August. Here we are. August has flown by. It has disappeared in the blink of an eye. It has been a really big energy month. The theme for this month is It Gets Real. Yeah, it gets real. So as we're in this last week of August, just, take a moment to reflect on your month, reflect on this energy theme of It Gets Real, and notice what has come up for you. What has come up for you this month in relationship to that theme? If you haven't downloaded your full August energy forecast and you would like to get the 40-minute video where I channel through all of the insights, all of the energy, all of the themes for August, plus the card spread and a binaural beats activation. This month, the activation is all about the solar plexus. It's awesome. I've had lots of comments from people saying it's really supported them this month. So if you would like that, head to the link in the show notes or in the comments below if you're watching this on YouTube, and you'll be able to download that now. One other quick announcement before I jump into this weekly forecast. If you happen to be listening to this on Sunday 25th when this comes out, today I am hosting a Messages from Spirit event. If you would like to receive some one-on-one messages or just receive messages that are coming through for the whole group, I'm going to be channeling and sharing messages from spirit, from your spirit team, from loved ones that have passed over. So come and join me. It's $25 to join. I'll put a link in all the places so that you can get access to a ticket and grab your spot. I love doing these events, and happenings this Sunday on the 25th. So back to this weekly energy forecast for 25th to the August 31st, this final week. We are in a bridging time. We are bridging the energy between eclipse season that starts in September. And what came through for this final week of August, because we are also in that final week of Mercury retrograde energy. The last day of Mercury retrograde is August 28th. So we have been, for most of August, since the start of August, we have been asked to relook at things, relook, rework, re-envision, reinvigorate. And I think that's been a case for a lot of people where there is, we're having to go through things to look at what fires us up. Again, part of this August 2024, in fact, the 2024 theme. So the theme for the year is Fired Up. And because this is the last Mercury retrograde of 2024, we are really being given this amazing opportunity to work with the energy, to look at things in this fired up energy of what fires us up, what lights us up, and what has to go, what have we been resisting all year that we need to let go of, is really big in this final week, especially before eclipse season. Again, eclipse season, it's a time of expect the unexpected. You get all the things of births, deaths, marriages, breakups, engagements, babies being born. It's one of those key times where yeah, those life things seem to happen. And if you haven't been listening to your intuition for the year, and there's something that you know that you need to let go of or begin, this week is an amazing opportunity to look at that energetically. In the September energy forecast, which will be coming out September 1st, I will be going into lots and lots of in-depth insight about eclipse season and what that means for us in September and October. So if you want that into your inbox, make sure that you're subscribed to my Substack, so that you get it when it drops and when it comes out. So it's interesting that we have this last bit of energy of Mercury retrograde, even though that we do have a shadow phase that will run through until the first couple of weeks of September, but the main close of it is on the 28th. But the energy that is connected to this, which was really important this week, is don't rush. Don't rush. Don't feel like you have to get shit done. Don't feel that you have to move quickly. You have time. You have time. Sometimes things take a slow growth. It's like, we see other people on social media, and it's like we think that things have happened overnight for them, whether it's visibility, success, money, wealth, or you see your friends. Again, things take time. Things don't just happen overnight, and we are being really asked to look at that in our own lives. You have time, you have time, you have time is the message so loud. And also to have perseverance, to, if there's something that you really want, or there's something that you know that's important in your life, just because it might not be happening as fast as you want it to, or that you might have received a lot of no's from a lot of other people around you, but you know in your heart that it's a yes and that you need to keep going. Trust that perseverance, trust that slow growth. Another part of that energetically is, that's been coming up a lot, and I wanted to share it with you, is that when we do the work on ourselves, so when we look at ourselves, whether it is past things that have happened to us, looking at the energy, the energetics of that are happening in our lives, in our relationships, in our careers, our relationship to money, and how we connect to ourselves. When we do the work on ourselves, it's interesting that can create momentum. It can create movement forwards. It can open up those portals and those timelines. And so if you're someone that is really frustrated that things aren't moving the way that you want, and perhaps, me talking about moving slow, and you're frustrated about why things aren't moving fast enough, take this time this week to pause and reflect on your journey so far, things about yourself or your life that you've been keeping in the shadows, or have been secretive about, or things that you're not honoring about yourself, or even looking at your own gifts, if it's something that you are denying yourself as well, like denying who you are and what you're about. Look at that this week, because when we begin to unpack our emotions, our feelings, the connection to ourselves, the connection to the world around us, it is amazing what can come through. Some of you might be asking, like, well, how do I do this? If you're a big journaler and you love to journal and writing is a great way to do it. Breath work can bring up a lot, and can really move the energetics through the body. You might be someone that likes to daydream, and just being outside, walking in nature, gives you that space to process. Maybe you're feeling called to work with a therapist or a somatic healer, or someone that can support you to look at yourself, to do the work on yourself. If that's something that you've been thinking about and umming about, hey, if this is what you need to hear today, go and pursue it, because it is all part of the energetics right now to support us through the back end of 2024, which is going to be fiery. There's going to be an intensity to it. So this is a really poignant time to look at how we see ourselves in the world, how we ground ourselves in the world, how we anchor ourselves, what information that we receive and don't receive, or around kind of looking after our energetic boundaries is going to be really important at the back end, through the back end of the year. And this week is us looking at that and trusting that you have time. So if you're feeling overstretched, overworked, remember you have time. Hey, maybe it's that you're being asked to do less, or vocalize to whoever's around you that you need more support, or that you actually need more time to do what they're asking of you. However that phrase, that energy is showing up for you, take the time out this week to create space for yourself, to connect with your guides this week. I would really ask them to show you how you can create more space in your life, and also to I kind of want to say it's not about the future vision, it's really about where you are today. So asking them how you can work on yourself, or asking them what still needs to be cleared from your energy field, or what healing still needs to take place. That would be what I would ask them this week, in this energy of you have time. This is not a time of quick results. It is going to be bringing up where we are impatient, where we want things quickly, and our relationship to time. So if you're someone that is fully focused on the future, or thinks you're running out of time, there's going to be some really interesting things that will come up around that this week for you. As always, I love channeling these through. If you have enjoyed them, if you are listening to this on a podcast platform, share with a friend, a family member, leave me a review on iTunes. If you are watching this on YouTube, please leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. Subscribe to the channel, like, share. All these things of interacting with the technology that the platform is, of where you're listening to, it basically means that more people can find this, more people can find the channeled information and get eyes and ears on it. So I would love you just to take this one moment, this 10 seconds of your time, because you have time. See how I worked in the energy forecast theme into that. But there is time, and I would love, and I really honor and respect that time that you have to leave a comment, share, to help me get more eyes on this podcast, and watching it on YouTube on the channel. Sending you lots of love. Have an amazing week, and the next weekly forecast will be September 1st, which I'll be sharing a little bit of insight about the month ahead. But if you want the full insight about September, make sure you subscribe to my Substack so you can get all the information there. Have an amazing week, and sending you lots of love. Bye.